What's going on? What's going on? I'm the founder and president of Retention Frontiers. My name is Joseph Bostic Jr. This week, we're going to be talking about hearing the cry and making a difference. Last week, we discussed mentorship in the 21st century and making a difference. We was down in Greensboro, North Carolina, down there doing a presentation for the Urban Institute, Education Institute, where we're inspiring young men to use STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, and to make a difference in their lives and the projects that they're working on. So this week, we're going to be talking about hearing the cry, right? And making a difference wherever you are, partnering with people to make that difference. So before I start, I'd like to give a shout out to my mom. Mom been giving me a lot of feedback on things that I'm doing wrong or doing right with the videos. So thank you, Mom, for all your guidance for my whole life, from a child all the way up to who I am now. Last year, let me start with this too. Last year, I lost my grandmother back in January, right? So my grandmother died. She struggled her whole life with diabetes, all kind of medical issues, but she didn't give up. She was always helping somebody, making a difference, right? So all I'm saying to you is use that example. Use that example of people around you that are making a difference, even when they're dealing with issues or obstacles in their life, right? Last week I told you that you have to be the change that we must see. The change starts with you. It doesn't start with anybody else, but it starts with you. It's like a domino effect. If you start to make a change, everything around you will start to change, right? It's contagious. It's contagious. So start making a change today. This week we're gonna be talking about hearing the cry. It was an awesome week last week for the organization, right? We was on the radio station, Touch 106.1 FM, and we partnered, right? We're gonna do a voter registration drive in the month of April and May, April 19th and May 15th, here in Boston, Massachusetts. So if you're here or you want to come out and get involved, come out and get involved. The name of the voter registration drive is Turning Your Vote On. Don't get mad, get registered, right? We're trying to register 1,061 voters. Do you realize that an uneducated people is an unpromising people? Okay, so come out, get registered to vote wherever you are. It doesn't matter if you're in Boston or in Timbuktu. It's time to get registered and get educated about the process and make a difference, right? So we also established a mentoring program. It's called Growing with Ambition, right? We're gonna partner with the library, NAACP, all kind of organizations here in the city to make a difference in the youth and the young people's lives. So we serious about this. We serious about making change. We serious about hearing the cry, right? What do I mean by hearing the cry? You got a young man shot down in Pasadena. You got a young man shot down in Sanford, Florida. You got Detroit, Michigan. They dealing with reform in their school system. Ernie Duncan declared it ground zero. All right. So it's a quote by Oprah. All right. I would do what most people won't do. Right. So we out here making a difference. We're not worried about what's going on around us, but we trying to represent the change that people must see. Okay. So start doing what other people will not do. All right. And if you start doing what other people will not do, things will start to happen, right? It's amazing. It's a blessing. You start to feel fortunate. You start to impact others, okay? So we have met all kind of people throughout the week, last week, up until this week. And we still touching people. We still striving for the goal line, right? We still striving for the big picture. So how much time are you wasting? First principle. How much time are you wasting? Do you need to look back and understand how much time are you really wasting? Right? Are you still working on things from 2009? Are you still working on projects from 2011? All right, it's time to stop wasting time, right? Okay, so you can't waste any more time. It's time to make a difference. Second principle, stop worrying about yesterday. Stop worrying about what people have said or what people have done to you in the past, right? Stop doing that. It's time now to say yesterday is history. Today is a gift, tomorrow is a mystery, all right? So remember that, write that down. Yesterday is history, today is a gift, tomorrow is a mystery. So it's all about now, right? Third thing, right? We was watching a video. Ray Lewis, he gave a speech to the Stanford basketball team. This is the quote he said. If today was your last day and tomorrow was not promised, what would you do? Think about it. If today was your last day and tomorrow wasn't promised, what would you do? Some of us get up every morning like, we got tomorrow to live. Don't put off your projects. Don't put off your dreams. Don't put off your goals. It's time to execute now, because tomorrow may not be promised. Look, we taking this thing on the road. As we said in the last video, we're going down to Florida, to Orlando. We partnered with Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and we're gonna raise some money down there on the theme of mentorship. And we're gonna donate that money, okay? We don't want to keep anything. It's not about us, because tomorrow's not promised. It's about what we're doing today, all right? Third thing, right? If you start using the crab in the bucket mentality, right? That is contagious. That doesn't help anybody. It doesn't benefit anyone. All right, it's time to put down the crab in the barrel mentality, start partnering with each other, and start making a difference in addressing the disparities and the systemic issues in the community. Okay, so let's do that together. Contact us so we can help you. We'll come to where you are. We're all about serving the community and making a difference. Okay, last weekend we said the movie of the weekend was Hotel Rwanda, right? Why did we say this was the movie? Because it's all about change. It's all about reform. It's all about making a difference, right? This weekend, go to Blockbuster, go to your local video stores, Target. The movie of the weekend is Tuskegee Airmen. This movie is gonna teach you about some adversity, right? Yesterday is history. Today is a gift. Tomorrow is a mystery. They were all concerned about the moment now, right? And this movie is going to teach you about that adversity and how to get through those tough situations and start making a difference in your neighborhood. I want to leave you with this quote. Nelson Mandela says it best. The glory of life is not about how many times you fall, but it's about how many times that you can rise again from that fall. Let me say that again. The glory of life is not about how many times you fall, but it's about how many times you can rise from that fall. What's going to be your legacy? What's going to be your brand name? Are you going to be concerned with the things around you? Or are you going to continue to make a difference and strive for your destiny? Strive for your goals. Strive for your dreams. Hear the cry, people. Hear the cry and make a difference. Hear the cry in Pasadena. Hear the cry in Orlando, Florida. Central Florida. Hear the cry in Detroit. It's time to make a difference. We'll see you next time.